Get some palettes. Oh, I got my little sea turtle palette. This one was made with the unicorn spit. I like the unicorn spit just because it's easier to layer and stuff, and it doesn't give it bulk. It just lays flat. So anyway, and then paint on it, and then just pour your resin right over the top of it once it's, you know, the paint or whatever you used is dry. And there you go. How cool is that? This one I really blinged up. Too fun. Let's start with this. All right. So you see my seahorse has no fins. It's like an eel. I don't know what I was thinking. So let's do something. So it's fun to try and make something see-through to me. And since it's acrylic gel, I think I'll use the junk throwaway thing instead of this. I could wipe it off, but when I forget, then I gotta scrape it off and whatever. I like those for my unicorn spit because it's soluble. You just wash it off. Now, it does look white, but it is extra heavy gel gloss, so it will dry clear. So fins, wings, anything you want sheer colors, fabulous. Make little sections so I can make little different colors everywhere. That's a lot of gel for this, for fins. This was created with Floetrol and unicorn spit, and it looks like a little alcohol ink might have been involved. This is on wood, and you can do the insides too and make it resin like it's in a little cubby, do little mushroomy things and whatever. Fun. I call these cradle boards. I don't know what you all call them, but they come in lots of different shapes. And the wide edge is nice because you can carry your design all the way around. You know, it doesn't have a frame. I didn't, but you could. I think I'll start with this white. It looks like it's already a fin, but I'm gonna go ahead and accentuate that. And I've got a mix of Celine and whitening right there. And then let's put something here because it feels like there should be something, and so this one's gonna have one. We're gonna have to bling it up a little bit too. She's too pretty to leave just no crystals or nothing. What? I think. And just mush that in. See how good it's going to absorb into whatever this is. I have no idea what I've done with this as far as did I seal it or anything like that. So I dug this out of a tote. Thought I'd just see what happens. And I'll be able to tell soon enough when this color down below starts picking up. And I think it is. There should be some color. There's blue, so yeah. So now any liquid, this water that I'm adding, whatever I put in there, is going to pick up those underlying colors. And that is why I paint with this stuff. I love being able to move it around. I'm not locked in just because I was done 5 months ago with this. So that's cool. All right, I want some more colors. Here's some Dionysus. They come in big bottles, and then I just put them in these little bottles. There we go. And this is the one that I just got more recently. So it's definitely darker. And I'm not sure which one this is, but it looks like that. So, and it doesn't really matter. They're both gorgeous. So I'm just gonna put this down here. Goes a long, long way. Nice. And now I'd like to put some of this gel in here and just kind of smash it into that a little bit. And I know it's going to blend it, and that's okay. Not the best foot brush. Got to wash it out when you're done messing with the gels. But I like the texture that the gel will give you. And sometimes you can't hardly see it. And then it dries and it's really standing up nice and tall. Then you've got options as well. You can do your embossing or whatever, highlights. Or you could just go ahead and put gold and glitters right into this gel. That's pretty. Just right there at the base, maybe. Just darken it up and through that gel. As you can see, I'm really never in much of a hurry. I just enjoy the process of creating. That's the joy. And I'm just saying, if you like to rearrange things, this is the bomb. I am a changed my mind type of person. So this is like gold to me. I'm gonna put a little purple right there again. Kind of match the one that's going on up there. Just a little ombre action here. Let's put some pretty clear gel in here right over the top. It's thin enough I can do that, I think. I'm just going to do it like that. And I'm going to put ruts in there with this palette knife. And those will be my little fin ribs. Just ribs. Nice. And it gave me a little bit of a wave action because I went like that on accident. So that's neat. Okay. All right. And now, is this dry yet? No, it's still... Okay, let me get some of these crystals because those just pick up the light. Whatever color you have underneath, it's called diamond dust. Where are you guys? Like that? And whatever colors you have will just shine through these crystals, and then the crystals are so glass. So it all just shines and sparkles so pretty. Cool. I'm going to do something. But what a beautiful color next to the purple, I think. And I may be wrong. My color theory is bad. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me if it's wrong. If I like it, it's going in. That's why probably I don't do commissions. Just saying. Let's put in my hair. There is already a little green there, so that would be fun. Look at the life that just brought. How cool. We could smear it in a little bit more. My temptation, like everything else, is knowing when to quit. Yes, I go too far, and that's all right. I want some of this green up here in this little heart thingy. I love that it stands up off of this board and gives it that beautiful dimension. Okay, I've got some of that same green down here, so I want to, this is my own pet peeve, I've got to make sure that there's at least some of that somewhere else. So it just, you know, makes sense to me. I'm going to go ahead and just do something like that for fun. And cover up right over the top of that black, and it'll shine through, and that'll be cool. Pretty, pretty. And if you want, if you don't mind using your brushes, which I don't, you can always blend it in and make that, you know, rounded where you need it rounded. And then if it comes to the top of a branch or whatever this is, you can push it up a little taller and really make it look alive. Isn't that pretty? This looks interesting, this little section right here. Okay. Now I could add crystals to that. I sure could. Do you want to see how pretty they are when you do it? I do. There's crystals. I'll push them down and then we'll shake them off and we'll see what it really looks like in a sec. Yeah, it's going on the branch. I know, probably shouldn't. See what else. Her little eye, that's not right. And her hair is a little stiff. Let's see what we can do. I'm gonna throw this in here in that water for a minute. So so they don't get all crunchy. And let's see what we can do with her hair. It goes back and forth between a her and a him. It's okay. Don't even start. Hi, honey. You can never go wrong with a little bling. Shannon says she is right. You can tell she's mine. I'm just gonna push this damp in and see if I can move it around. This may have been Floetrol, and if so, it may not be moving at all, which it doesn't look like it is. Okay, so that's not moving. So those are roots. That's okay. Let's keep going. I'm gonna build up her head with this clear gel. Ooh, maybe she needs flowers in her hair. Aw, I think she does. She might need a crown of flowers. Wouldn't that be pretty? We all need that at one time or another in our lives. And it is really thick, and I'm doing that on purpose because I want to be able to play with it. That's cool. For me it is. I'm telling you, I look for ways to be able to achieve what I need to. I'd like a shadow. Ooh, I've got Capricorn. Not much. So it is a crown. It was gonna just be flowers. We'll see. It's not over yet, don't you know? Ever. Oh my goodness. What color flowers? Let's put some greenery up there. I heard someone say the other day when they were doing their nails that the flowers that they were doing on their nails never looked right or like actual real flowers until you put the green leafy around it. And I thought about that and I thought, you know, I think she's got something there. I think that may be true in art. And it doesn't have to like be all in control, right? This could be a messy crown, fun crown. Let's put some yellow, super concentrated. You can see that. Pixie Punk Pink. That's the unicorn spit. Doesn't have any bling, but it's a beautiful color. Maybe a toothpick. That's close. Just little chunks. That's what I'm starting with. Now that's just sweet. I don't know. You know I had to. Aw. I do think there needs to be some sort of color from her in that. Probably the Dionysus, that dark purple would be nice. Look how gorgeous. Oh my goodness. I need some of this. Look at this. Oh my goodness, yes. Look at the change it did. I like totally forgot about her crown. It's like, too bad. All right, but I'm over here. And look, let's get some green and yellow going. Make it just weird. Oh, that's so neat. I love it. Oh, look. Something pretty over here. Yeah, it's how you paint, Mel. Good girl. Hey, I have to encourage myself. I hope you guys do too. Encourage yourself. Just to have fun. It takes a while, doesn't it? I mean, I have to play with other things for quite some time before I'm like, oh, look at this. And I just love veering off. Okay, let me get some, I got excited. Let me get some regular Unicorn Spit White. These little bottles are great, so mix it up. Appreciate you guys when you do comment. And I love hearing about what's going on in your head as this is going on. So I just want some whites. And I also want the purple. Look how it looks automatically like a vine. That just happened. I did not mean it to, but I'm kind of digging it. So you can reuse. And you can see the little highlights going on. Hold it. And do her crown, because that's got to have at least something. Let me see. And I want a rhinestone, I think, for her eye. It kind of looks like a little unicorn thing going off on this part. I'm not sure that's good. What do you think? Pretty sure it's not. How's that? Can we back her up? You know, the thing is, every time something like this happens, my first reaction is immediately run to it and fix it. And after 30 years, you would think that I would stop and look at it, let it simmer. Because half the time, I should have left it. I mean, I'm not talking about this particular thing, but truly, it's the thing that made it kind of quirky, or I don't know, you know, so I'm trying not to be in such a rush to fix something anymore. Just let it happen. That's pretty big. Ooh. Well, you can't really notice it, but that's because the eye area is dark, and we can change that if we like the blue, which I think is pretty. The white into the eyeball first, because it's acrylic. The acrylic gel is in there, so. Okay, well, I'll just go ahead and make it a little more ovalish. Just a touch of the white on the eyelashes. And I'm just gonna let them sit there and dry. It'll be clear, but then I'll come back once it's dry and go over the top probably with some other color, but I just want a little bit of highlight thing going on there. But this is pretty. It's got more white. Oh boy. I'll probably end up scraping this off. I can feel it. Okay, here is the situation I was talking about. I automatically am like, no, I'm wrong. I got to get it off. Okay, don't do it, Mel. Let it sit there. It might be cool. Look, it's a daisy. And it doesn't matter that there shouldn't be a daisy under the water. Yes, there should. Do it any way we want. That's pretty. I like it. Make it more. Come over. If it sticks off, however it lands, that's how it's going to dry. So if it's got a spike sticking up, it will dry like that. And it's cool. It won't cut you. The glass chips will. So make sure that they're down and they don't have any edges sticking up. But if you do, you can afterwards sand it off just a little glass or pull one out if it's really, really bad. I'm almost done. And my phone's almost dead, so yay. Worked out great. Here's the Zia Teal. This is one of my favorite colors of all times. It's the regular Unicorn Spit. It's just pretty. It's perfect for water and skies and anything. Add yellow to it and goes all patina on ya. And I'm going to put these babies in here. Doesn't have to be perfect, Mel. All right. I think 3 is a good number. Just making sure it's got enough around it. It's going to be secure. I'll tell you, the acrylic really does hang on well, I have to say. And the eyeball looks kind of cute like that. So fun. Cute little guy. And easy, really. All right, you guys, I hope you had a great day. Oh, hey, thanks. A male seahorse, you'd be asking her out? I would too. You guys have a great day. Sherry, thank you so much. And Shannon, thank you, honey. And I hope you have a beautiful day. Thanks for hanging out with me. Bye.